You're sitting, you're thinking about your next hair, like, do I do box braids today, or wig, install a wig, or do I just do braids, or Fulani braids, or Senegalese twist, or who will do it, or this hairdresser said she's busy? I cannot relate. Like each time I see my friends, oh my god, my hair, what will I do my hair? I'm just like, hey god, hair is not cheap. Like, looking beautiful, I say looking beauty, I'm a beauty. Looking beautiful is me. Younger is here. Guess who's back again. Here goes back. Call your friends. That song don't jealous me years ago, by the way. I mean, I don't own any rights to that little song. Okay? I was just a fan back then. Still a fan, but fan of the song, you know. Anyways, welcome back to my channel, people them. I hope you guys are good. You know, I sat and thought, why don't I just do 2 videos, you know? Doesn't happen every day. My lazy ass is not gonna do this again. But yeah, today we're gonna be talking about the pros, why you should get your hair locked, sister locks, micro locks, traditional locks. I can't speak too much on traditional locks, but locks are locks regardless. But pros on why you should get your babies locked. Okay, let's get right into the video. If you see me looking down, I'm looking down at my notepad on my other phone or on a phone, you know. But yeah, anyways, let's start. So give me a quick moment, please. Point number 1, let's talk about hair freedom. Ooh. So this thing called locks is amazing because I'm not even making this up. If you watch my last video, you saw what I said. You spray water, you shake it like this, you brush your edges. I mean, people that have time and want to, you know, gel your edges, you still can do that with locks. I just don't have edges that behave, okay? That respect me, that disrespect me, okay? So I just use a quick brush and I'm out. But yeah, all you do is spray water, shake it, and go. At night, you tie your satin scarf. If you have a satin pillowcase, just like when you lose natural, that's all you need. Or your satin bonnet, you sleep, wake up in the morning, spray water, shake, pin it how you like, use a rubber band, use a hair tie, and you're out. Do you know how much time I've saved with locks? In uni, I used to use, ask anybody, I can bring people to testify. I had a massive fro. Not just massive, I had a thick, condensed 4D. I keep telling people my hair is not 4C. There's no way it's only 4C. Massive, stubborn afro. Like my afro was a fro, a forest. It took me 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes before classes each day to comb my hair to the same level. Because when you comb this part, it's higher than this part. You have to come and comb this part, then you tap it, then you comb, then the hair was strong. Kucha banga. So by the time I put in leave-in conditioner here, before I'm getting to this part, the one I've put here is dried up. So I have to re-put. So what I did is I had to start combing my hair in sections, but even that didn't save me time. Like, the hair freedom I have from locks is priceless. Like, I don't, when my friends are like, forget even the combing, but you're sitting, you're thinking about your next hair, like, do I do box braids today, or wig, install a wig, or do I just do braids, or Fulani braids, or Senegalese twist, or who will do it, or this hairdresser said she's busy? I cannot relate. Like each time I see my friends say, oh my god, my hair, what will I do my hair? I'm just like, it doesn't first of all help that I'm lazy. Let's start from there. So that lifestyle was not for me. And when I went to hairdressers, they always added the price because of the thickness of my hair. They'll add like $40 more. I'm like, your price stays $100, mine will be $140. But it's okay. Thank God for people in my life, my cousins, darling people that used to do my hair for free, and other people I know that used to do it very cheap. If not, this little uni girl then, even now, I'm not yet blown, will not have coped. I would have run mad. But yeah, the hair freedom I get from Microlocs is priceless. I have sister locks, or I have locks, should I say. Microlocs, again, you can also wear a wig. It's very versatile. I think that's going into point number 2. Locks is a very versatile hairstyle. True, and this will be in my cons video, you may not be able to do your ponytails, your slick downs. If that's you, by all means, then locks is not for you. But it's not all the time that people do that. especially here this winter. Most people still do braids, right? So it's very versatile because I have thick hair, yeah, and my locks are not the smallest. Like I feel like I have medium size. You know, I have different sizes because I could not be bothered to sit down all through. So some places are a bit big, some are small, but I love it. But I know people with microlocs that still do crochet on their hair. They still do box braids. They still wear their wigs. If that's you, it's very versatile. Like it gives you that freedom and uniqueness. I don't know how to put it, but it's priceless. Okay, so that's point number 2. It's very versatile. Sorry, you can still do things on these locks. Like don't let the world fool you. You can still do all your things. The only point is, what would be the point, in my opinion, locking your hair and still spending money to do braids? But if that's you, do your thing, girl. Oh guy, up to you guys. But yeah, versatile and freedom, that's point 1 or 2. Actually, we should log that into 1 point. Okay, number 2, locs is so cheap in the long run. In my cons video, which I'll do after this one, probably not today, you're gonna hear me say locs is expensive upfront, and I cannot even lie or dispute it. But when you sit and think about in the long run how much you save, is mind-blowing. Because right now I hear what's it called, I don't even know the name, is braids, knotless braids. People charge 400. I have a friend that literally did regular braids for 250. People aren't smiling. Inflation is inflating. Life is real. The struggle is more than real. So even hairdressers have upped up their prices, and you can't blame them. Man's got to survive. But just imagine, and somebody like me in the past, after 3 weeks, my scalp starts to dance and have its own mind. You know, it starts at the scalp. I have a very spoiled scalp where it's so sensitive and it annoys me. First of all, sitting for braids at this age, even to interlock my hair, my loctician and will tell you that, Carlo, you've grown. Like, I don't cry. Tears will run down my face. I don't even want to, but it will come down just because my scalp hurts. I don't like, I mean, I like people. I have to like you for you to touch my hair and let me sleep. That puts me to bed. But I don't like hands in my hair. I don't like pain of any sort, shape, or form. I don't like any struggle on my scalp. I don't like any tension on my scalp. So, like, sitting down for braids, it's just painful. And then after 3 weeks, most times I have to take it out. So I'll go and pay 200. Then I don't know about now. Now I'm maybe hearing 400 for knotless. Based on the length, I was like, what? $400? And then my scalp, that is mad. After 3 weeks or 4 weeks, I have to change that. So imagine I have to go and pay another 400 or 200. That's 400. Let's say then, if I was paying 200 for braids, before you buy the packs of hair extensions, expression and all the rest, I cannot even do the math. My brain is not braining. Like, so I'll be spending $400 then for 6 weeks if I'm to change my hair every 3 weeks. I can't even braid the hair myself. I can braid though, don't get me wrong, but right now I don't even know how to braid as well because I haven't done it in a while. But do you see this massive head of hair like this? My arms will hurt. So when I think of that amount people are paying, I do the math, and let's say people pay 300. And then after 6 weeks, you pay another 300. That's before hair extensions, because some people actually charge a price without hair extensions. Let's say extensions will cost you, maybe one pack is $7.99. That was then. I don't even know how much a pack of expression is now at the beauty supply. But let's say $7.99 to maybe $9.99. Let's just say $9.99. Let's do the extreme. $9.99, maybe you need 3 or 4 packs of hair. My own hair used to take like 6 packs. No cap. So $9.99 is literally $10. So 10 times 6, that's $60 for the extensions. 200 to 300 for the braids every 6 weeks. So that's, let's just say I'm using 200 then. Or let's use 300 now since I exaggerated the packets of hair. Maybe I did not even exaggerate. Maybe it's actually $9.99. I just haven't bought hair in 2 years plus. So that would be 260. Sorry, 300 because we're exaggerating. 360, 6 packs of hair, 10 times 6 packs of hair. I've not added taxes, so that's before tax. $9.99 in, you know, Toronto, Ontario's tax will now come and be like 13% HST, you know, patati patata. But let's forget even the tax. That will be $360 for hair if you're using 6 packs. Let's even say you're using 4. 6 times 4 is how much? It's 24. Let me not embarrass myself. 6 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. And 6 times 4 is $24 plus 300, 324 every 6 weeks. How much is that? Let's just say you're doing braids back to back. 324 times 2. They're looking at 648. Oh, Callum, don't embarrass yourself. $648 is what you're spending, and that's just if you're changing your hair every 6 weeks. I know if you put a change your hair every 6 weeks, not necessarily because they have money, because their scalp, some of us, our scalp cannot tolerate. Even if you change your hair every 2 months, every 8 weeks, that's the 600 or something dollars every 2 months. Now you can't tell me that you're not spending. Locks, my reties, for example, with my loctician, which I said in my retie appointment video, everybody's price will be different because it's based on time taken, length of the hair, density. It may be cheaper than mine, maybe more, but I have my price. Okay, you're not me, I'm not you, don't compare. But anyways, let's say I pay $150 to $200 for my reties, which I do once in 8-9 weeks. You're supposed to retire your hair 6 weeks, but I don't like sitting down, so 8-9 weeks I pay $200. Every 8-9 weeks I pay $200. You pay 600 and something. Every 8 weeks, me, I pay, let's just say, I pay $150. Even if I do my hair again, that's how much? $300. That's like half, if not less than half of what you're spending on braiding your hair and extension. So it's so much cheaper in the long run. There's nothing you tell me. Upfront can be more because they know you're gonna save in the long run, and it's like a permanent hairstyle. You can't do it, but honestly and truly, why bother? You lose hair, whatever. That's another point on its own in the cons video. But see, the math is not mathing, but I keep saying, like, I feel like those naturals, you spend way more in the long run, which goes to my next point. Let me finish this one. It's so much, like, it saves a lot of money in this economy with this inflation. I'll take locks any day, anytime. I even know people that retie their own locks, so that's even worse. If you do your own reties, which I wish I could on this my big head, you spend nothing. Let's go to hair products. Loose naturals. I was once a loose natural, so I know what I'm talking about. You will buy shampoo, you will buy conditioner, you will buy leave-in conditioner, you will buy your oils, you will do your things for your hot oil treatment, you will do this steamer, you will tie plastic on your head, you will, all those little things. You will do edge control, which, like I said, you can gel your edges now, but a lot of people locks hardly do that. When you calculate all of that, I can't even do the math. I'll try to do the math on the screen, which I doubt I will. So other than braiding your hair, that you have this much to spend, you then think about the it hurts my soul that I was once doing that, but it's okay, do you? You think about all the products you spend. And if you have a gigantic head like me and hair, your own products, my own products is to run out like every 2 to 3 weeks, because when people do leave-in conditioner a small amount, me, for my hair to feel it, I used to scoop, like I had to be generous with it. If not, there's nothing like hair texture getting better, softer. My hair swallows it up like a monster. It just, and then becomes dry. So I used to spend twice the amount that normal people will spend. Normal people whose hair is normal and behaves. So if we calculate that, plus you're in the thousands already now monthly. Let's not lie. Like, you don't know upfront, but you are when you sit to calculate your expense. Hair expense is an expense that is not cheap, fam. Like, it's not cheap. Hair, they should give it up for ladies. Maintaining your hair is not cheap. If you have somebody that can braid you for free, hug that person and tell them you love them, because that is a favor. What? Or if your hair behaves soft hair, you don't really need, thank your hair, give it some food or love, TLC, because some of us with hard hair and a lot of hair, we cannot relate. Like, people with, like me, like, we need a hug. Wherever you see us, hug us. You see a Cameroonian, hug them. You see people like my type of hair looks natural, hug them. They need the hug, and credit their account. They need the credit alerts, because it's not cheap. Anyways, that aside, that's just the buying of products, the doing of the hair. Well, I've not gone to people that buy wigs, make wigs. 1 week you get $300, $400 because you say, madam, the texture of the hair, the density, the softness. And you now go to installing the hair, where people do the got to be glue, whatever people do, and you know, the God, hair is not cheap. Like, looking beautiful, I say looking beauty, I'm a beauty. Looking beautiful is pain, eh? Yanga is pain. Yanga in my country simply means beauty, like trying to look beautiful or doing stuff that is in conjunction or related to the beauty industry. Beauty is pain. Younger is pain. Wow. So all I'm trying to say is that with locs, you save in the long run, because locs, you don't really use leave-in conditioners. You can just use your hand conditioner, water, and an essential oil. That's it. If you want to edge or gel your edges down, okay, you can buy your edge control. But I'm just saying, compared to everything else that loose naturals do, or when your hair is a loose natural in its loose state, sorry, yeah, you will spend way more. So expenses, you save a lot with locs. Like, flexibility is there, savings is there, time savings, both financially and your time, is priceless. Like, and also my next point is kind of in relation with this other point. Everything is interrelated. Is how much products, like, how can I say it? You limit the limitations of English. Calm down, give me a moment. Okay, let me see what I wrote. So the use of products and is limited, right? Which is in relation to, you know, what I was just saying about you buying products, expenses. You can put it as the same point, but all the pre-pooing, the conditioners, the ones that you rinse out, the ones that you leave in, styling products, from the gel to the flat iron. I don't even add the flat ironing, the combs, everything in my last point of saving money. Like, I literally called my friends and I gave them my stuff. You can ask them, like, all the comb. I still have some combs which I don't even know what I'm doing with them, because all I use is that my little brush you saw me use. I wish I had it here. That's all I use with water. I'm not even add the essential oil, because I do that once in 2 weeks. But you limit the use of products on your hair, and that's why people with locs, their hair tends to grow kind of faster than loose naturals. Don't get me wrong, I had a fro, like my hair grew. People have long hair, loose natural, but it takes care and maintenance compared to locs, where you do the bare minimum. And I love anything that requires the bare minimum. That's just my lazy self. But yeah, you limit the use of products in your hair, and it's crazy because so much tension on the hair, a lot of touching, a lot of manipulation of the hair. That's what actually makes your hair break in the long run. I won't lie to you. So not using flat iron, curlers, gluing of things on your scalp, it actually helps. Like, it helps. And that's why most people with locs, you see that I did my 2nd year anniversary. I was 2 years in May. I can't wait to see where my locs will be 3 years, because although I had a fro, your hair shrinks a lot. There's a lot of shrinkage when you do your locs. Like, you can have hair here and you do your locs and your hair is like here. Like, it takes time to grow out. But I'm just saying, like, a year from the 2nd or 3rd year, it just grows out like crazy. And I can't wait to see where I am at 3 years. 3 years, I'll be 3 years May 14th or 15th, and I honestly cannot wait to see how my locs will flourish because of low manipulation. I don't do anything with my hair. I don't use any products. And again, not using products and tools is still saving money. You see how everything is interrelated? First of all, there's the easy breeziness of it, time savings. Everything is savings with loc. You save time. Expenses are saved in the long run, from buying products to buying tools to everything, and it limits the use of products in here. And then there's the flexibility. If you're still someone that, you know, at the beginning with locs, to be honest, at the beginning you can look kind of crazy, you know. It takes a while to grow on you, because I won't lie that the first 6 months or so, unless your hair was kind of long and thick, it can look scanty at the beginning. Let's just call a spade a spade. However, it grows into this beautiful crown. I'm not trying to convince anybody to lock their hair. It's entirely up to you, because prior to locking my locs, prior to installing my locs, my cousin begged me. She tried to convince me for months. So it's not a decision that you just happen overnight. It's something you really think about. But once I did it, I was mad that why did I not do this sooner? Especially that time saving. I would have been early to class. I mean, I was still early, but imagine having to wake up an hour before. Not because I did makeup to class. I don't really do makeup. Because of my hair. Can you imagine? Like, the night before, I'll choose maybe my jeans, throw a top. But I wake up early because, first of all, I'm slow to get ready. I'm trying to digress a bit, I know. But then my hair will take me so much time to comb out and be at the same level before I use my hairband. And I'm just thinking, if I had locs, first of all, it would be down to my waist by now. But it's okay. We'll get there. By the time I would have been saving. So yeah, I hope with these 3 or 4 points, at this point, it can all be in one, because it's so interrelated. I hope I've succeeded in convincing you and not confusing you that locks is the way to go. Now, you're not forced to lock your hair. Do what suits you, boo boo bird. I'm just trying to give the advantages of locks that maybe a lot of people don't know. But locks is life. I don't regret it. I never will. I'll probably keep it till I decide to cut it. Regardless, to everything there's a good and bad side in life. So I'll be honest and give you the consequences of locking your hair, the cons, and why you should not lock your hair. This is why you should, and the pros. But that'll be in another video. Until then, take care. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, turn on your post notifications by hitting on the bell icon. I'll see you on my next video. Okay, take care, guys, and until next time, be safe out here. Economy is inflating, but with God on our side, we'll pull through. It will not be the death of us. Okay, stay luscious. Bye.